Hello. It's Thursday in the wee girls, and it's a beautiful Thursday here. The sun's still shining way up here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. It's lovely. So I showed up a little earlier before, right? So I got a little confused, but that's okay. Okay. My best friend Diane, she lives in the same building, so I thought, well, I'll just go visit Diane. So we hung out for a couple hours on the balcony. Had a great chat, and then I had a couple of pieces of art. They were really big pieces of art at a restaurant, and unfortunately they had a fire. So, but my art was not damaged, so I got it home safe and sound. So I'm really, really happy to have it back. And so I got that all settled in. So I was busy. I made good use of my time. So I don't know how I got that confused. Anyway, it's all good. You know, it's flexible. So hi, I'm Sheila. And I'm way up here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada on the East Coast. And thank you so much, Sarah, for inviting me here to spend some time with you and your lovely wee girls. So it's pretty special. So here I am in my apartment slash art studio slash music room slash gym. It's everything. I love it. I love it. I can hear some beeps going on here, so I can't hear you speak, and I'm not sure how I can see you. Some beeps going on here, so oh, there I am. I can't hear you speak, and I'm not sure. Hi. How I can see some beeps going on here, so oh, there I am. I can't hear you speak, and I'm not sure. Hi. I can see some beeps going on here. Oh my gosh, we got interference here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gotta shut her down. Gotta shut that down. Yeah. Okay. Bring down the energy. Just bring it down. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to paint and concentrate and see all your comments and have some great fun with you gals. Oh, there I am again. Oh my God. Paint and concentrate and see all your comments and have some great fun with you gals. Oh, there I am again. Oh my God. Okay, we're just going to put that aside now. Okay, no more cell phone, all right? So, hopefully you have all your supplies gathered around about you, and we're going to paint Dottie. And Dottie is so cute, isn't she? And I've got a hair on Dottie. It's probably mine. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to move my camera. I'm going to put it down to the art. So I'm going to say, I'm happy to be here. So now we're going to get busy and do our little painting of Dottie. Yes, it's going to be sweet. So I'm going to just click down and show you Dottie. Okay, so there's Dottie. I'm just going to stand up here and bring Dottie in a little closer, I think. Yes, I think I am. Come on now, cooperate. Oh, there she is. That's better, right? Is that better for everybody? Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? There. I like that. Does that look good? Okay. 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 So there's our Dottie. Yeah, she's pretty in pink. And okay, we've got our paint, we've got our pink, we've got our brown and white and black paint, right? And And I use these little yogurt cups for my water cups. They're great. They come in real handy because I like to have a few pots of water because the water can get quite messy at times. So I've got 4 pots of paint, and I've got I don't know how many brushes. This brush, this one, and this one. I think that's good. Okay, so I've got 3 brushes, right? And I'm going to put, I have many dotties here. Dottie. Is it Dottie? Yes, it's Dottie. I'm going to put all my dotties over there. And I even did a dottie on a nice piece of watercolor paper. It was just lovely. And hopefully you got the original dottie copy that you downloaded to trace onto your canvas with a piece of carbon paper. And thanks to Sarah for doing that great hack if you didn't have carbon paper. And you know what? We used to do that growing up too on the farm. We didn't have carbon paper then. We just used pencil and just swished it over the image and then traced it onto something else. Or we'd hold it up to the window. Or, you know, we were very inventive in the country. Yeah, very inventive. So here we are. We have this dotty, like that, right? And we have some carbon paper. So what you do, you girls probably already know this by now. We have our canvas, 8 by 10. We're going to take our carbon paper with the dark side down and just kind of place it edge to edge like that. And put a picture of Dottie over top of the carbon paper. Sometimes I tape it, sometimes not. Just depends on how large the painting is or the picture is. Somebody took my pencil. Don't be taking Shishi's pencil. Oh, look, there it is, right in front of me. Okay, I like to use a pencil for tracing. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a good one. That one seems to be closer than, okay. No, that's going to work. We'll do this one. Because I can see this print here, the ear is higher up on the page. That one, but that's okay. Okay. So we're going to start tracing right down here at the bottom, the outline, the entire outline of Dottie. And don't be afraid to press hard because I want to see that line, that magic line. So just follow the outline of Miss Dottie right up to the edge of that canvas. And then over on her other little ear. And then all around, right over there, right on, and that here. And just continue on, down, around the other side, and her little paw. She's got that little paw sticking out there. Isn't that cute? And put her little toes out like that. Excuse me. So then we're going to do the eyes. The eyes and the mouth I like to do next. So just trace around that eye. And some of you may have already pre-traced your little Dottie, which is great. You're way ahead of us. And we're going to do that other eye over there, like that. So there we got the eye down. Now we're going to trace around her little nose and that sweet little mouth. Isn't that cute? You're so cute. I had a little dog once, a family pet. It was a Shih Tzu, and her name was Angel. She was so cute. I got her when she was 6 months old, and she was just a joy. And we had her for 14 years. and she would go everywhere with me. I had a basket on my bike, and I'd just say, bicycle ride, and Angel was ready. Away we'd go. We'd head across the trail. We have some beautiful trails here in my city. We'd head across the bridge, and oh man, she was the star of that bridge. She just made everybody smile. She was a sweetheart. Yeah. So just continue on outlining the rest of her head, and when you see a different shade of color or tone of color, outline that as well, because that's going to give you some definition when we start painting. Now we're going to go up to her little ear, her little ears, and there's a light piece in there and a light piece there, and over to her other ear. Going to go around all those light pieces. So you just kind of use your own eye to follow the different levels of light and dark, the different tones, because that's what's going to give your painting some definition and movement. So, oh, we gotta don't forget this little part here. And then I see from the painting before, there's a different shade, a darker little shade of white in there. And then I'm going to trace around that and that one. So let's just peek and see how she's looking. Ooh, snazzy. Mm-hmm. I like it. I think I might have, oh yeah, I did forget this part right down here. Okay, cool. So I got that. Yes. I think she is one complete dog now. I didn't miss much. Okay, so we can remove that. Just take that away. And there we have Miss Dot. Oh, I know what I forgot. Silly me. Back to the carbon paper, because I'm going to look at the original and see we have these interesting lines here. So we've got to draw in those lines. Okay, like that. Like that. And then the other line across like this and over there. And then there's another little line we can draw down there. Okay. And then this little interesting shape. After I printed out the copy, I thought, what is that shape on that picture of Dottie? Well, come to find out, it was a flip-flop. So we've got a flip-flop in with the painting of Dottie. Okay, so I think we've got the other background lines traced in nicely. Yes, we do. Okay, so now we can put that aside. So if you have your marker handy, get your marker out. And what we're going to do, we're going to take our marker and we're going to go over that line, the whole line that we just traced onto the canvas. So we can follow that line when we start painting, filling in those little spots. So just continue on around Dottie with that black marker. I do this a lot in my pop art pet, whether it's a pet or just my pop art. The black, I like to outline my design with the black marker because it just gives me a great guide and it helps me decide where I'm going to put my shades and colors and interesting little designs, doodling and things like that. So just continue on around and just follow and trace over all those lines with your marker. Yes. And it's looking really good, sharp now in black and white. I love it already. So we're practically done. You didn't know this was going to be a speed painting pop art. Yes, sir. We don't waste a minute. We get in and get it done. Yes. So, if you're following along and trying to keep up with me, that's great. But if not, just sit back and watch it and enjoy, and then you can catch the replay. So cute. I love their eyes. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Like that. Trace around her little nose. That. And like that. Put in her little nostrils. And a couple of little lines there that we'll be shading in. And then I saw a different shade on the print when I was tracing, so I'm going to mark over that. And then we're going to do our background lines. Like that, like that. Can't forget that flip-flop. Makes an interesting little abstract piece to the art, though, doesn't it? It's cute. Cute. I bet Dottie loves taking that flip-flop in her mouth and just flip-flopping it around. Okay, so there we have it all traced with the black marker. Very good. Awesome. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get our paint. Let's get some paint ready. We got some brown. I hope I told you to get some brown and white. Oh, I hate that when you can't get the paint out of the freaking top. Oh my goodness, so frustrating. Oh, where is my crochet hook when I need it? Darn. Okay, black's good. Okay. Black and Tutti Frutti pink. So I just got this paint at the dollar store. It works really well, no problem. Okay, so what we're going to start with are the eyes. Let's start with the eyes, yes. And we're going to use our smallest brush. Everything aside, hopefully. Come on now, brought you in a little closer. Oh, I have the, oh my gosh. I'm going to close that door, making noise, bothering me. Here we go, girls. Sorry about that. Those trucks that like to go up and down our street at night. The nerve of some trucks. Okay, so we're going to start with our smallest brush. Put a little bit of water on your brush. See, I have my little water pots here. Aren't they cute? My little yogurt water pots. I love them. They're sweet, aren't they? Look at that. Oh. Can't have too much water. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of paper towel, wet my little brush, and we're going to start painting Dottie's eye. We're going to fill in that part of the eye, and then the other part, and mix a little brown and black, a little brown and black, and maybe a little white. Got a little white in there. Little white. We'll paint in that white, that part of the eye. I like to do the eyes first. I'll rinse my brush. And a little bit more white there. It's too brown. Too much brown. And then we'll put some white on the bottom here. right on. And we'll add a little, just a little touch of black and brown. Oh, not good. The brown, just the brown. Just going to use the brown to outline that iris of the eye, the iris. There we go. There. One eye done. Looking good, Miss Dottie. A little white there. And we're going to go back over this and add some highlights for sure. Oh, it's pretty. Cute. So cute. I love doing these pop art pets because I just have so much fun when I'm doing them. I'm just laughing and just like talking to them and sharing stories, and it's the same thing when you have a real pet. It's just they bring you so much joy, and just they're part of you. So I love doing my pop art pets. They're super fun. And a little bit of white and brown. Fill in that white part. Oh, a little bit of dark there, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm going to add some dimension there. That's not right. A little bit of black, brown. Add a little bit of white up the side of the eye right there. Yeah, that's good. Very good, Sheila. Awesome. Love it. And then we're going to add, we'll come back to this, but I'm just going to add a little highlight in the other eye. So there, now she's looking at me. Aw, cute. See what I mean? Who needs imaginary friends when you can paint a dog or a cat? You can tell I live alone, right? I just talk to my paintings. They love it. So let's do the nose. Let's come down here and do a little nose. We're going to mix some brown and black. Some brown and black. Lovely, yeah. We're just going to fill in that part of her nose and around her nose. Right on, Miss Dottie. Yes. So I hope you're painting along with me and just experimenting with lots of new things in your art world. I don't know if you've ever painted a dog before, but this is how I do my pop arts from beginning to end. Yes. So the nose part is sort of what's the word? Variegated. It's all variegated. It's not one solid color. So use some brown and black and mix in a little white and just start filling it in. It kind of looks like we've made our own paint by number, but there's no numbers. It's just paint by section. So we just came up with a new style. Just paint by section and fill it in. Like it's too easy, really. And it gets you very comfortable and confident painting when you start off with having something that you can trace, because there's not many artists. I'm sure there are very, very talented and gifted artists in the world that could paint Poppy or Dottie. I mixed up Poppy and Dottie from, just do it just from memory. People are so gifted and talented, but I can't do that. I don't do that. So sometimes we need a little help and a little assistance with lines and guides, so I don't feel one bit guilty at all. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then we'll put the shading in her little mouth right there. These little dogs are such a cute breed. They're so tiny and their hair is short. Now I know with Angel, her hair was really long. She was black. She was really sweet. So, but I'm a hairdresser as well, so I was always putting her hair up in pigtails and braids and brushing her hair, and oh, she was beautiful. She was a she was a little goddess of the bicycle basket. And then I remember one winter I bought her this velvet. It was a velvet coat with this pink boa, and the coat was animal print. Oh, I wanted one. It was so cute. Oh my gosh, she was something else. Yeah, but I was happy to have her in my life. And then my mom came to live with me in her 90s and lived in a condo downtown. And Angel was just fantastic with my mother. It was just such great company for mom. And then I worked out of my home, and my clients would come in, and everybody wanted to hold Angel in their lap while I was cutting their hair. So she was a star. She was a star. So there we go. We've got that filled in, and I just recognized that part of her little paw here. I should have put that line right there. So there. That's good. All right. Now let's go to our larger brush, and let's get some black on our brush. Actually, I wanted to get some water first. Get some water. Got lots of water. Lots of pots of water. And wet your brush. Put some paint on it. And we're going to start up and start filling in her ear. Like that. Start filling it in. The other part. There she is. This little dog is a friend of mine, a hairdresser where I used to work. It's her mom's dog. And she's just so happy to have a little puppy in her home and heart. She just loves it. And so I asked Jamie if I could use Dottie as a model, and she was pretty happy about that. So you just keep filling in that start, and you can refer to, let me see, what do we have here? Oh, here it is. So we refer to our main copy, so we can use that as a guide to make sure we're filling in the right area. So we're filling this in. And see how the black marker gives you a nice edge to almost control where you paint right up to. And it's wonderful. I love it. I love it. So keep filling that in. Actually, when I got Angel, I was living in a house, a big old Victorian house, and I had my hair salon in it. And one day I went to the front of the house, and the door was open. I don't know why somebody was at the door, and Angel ran out, and a car was coming down the street and ran right over Angel. Right over her. Oh my God, it was so traumatic and upsetting. So I went and grabbed Angel out, and I was just so upset and sobbing, and we rushed her right to the vet, and the vet couldn't do anything for her. She was just maybe a year old. So the only thing they could do was, we have a veterinarian hospital in another province here on PEI. And they said that was our only solution, was to take Angel to the vet hospital in PEI. So we took right off, and it's like a 3-4 hour drive, and took her to the hospital, and she was there a week. And the dear little thing, all her insides, all of her organs were pushed all practically down into one side of her body. So they had to go in and make quite a large incision and pull everything back in place. And went and brought her back home, and she recuperated, and she lived to be 14 years old. So she was a dog with one life, not 9 lives, but she was run over by a car. Oh my gosh. And then I remember it was a few years later. I was in Tim Hortons or something, I think I knew the people that owned Tim Hortons, so I was volunteering, I think, on Donut Day or something like that, and got talking to this lady, and we're chatting back and forth, and she was from Fredericton, and then I told her I was a hairdresser and where I had my salon, and she's come to find out it was the lady that ran over Angel. Now, what are the chances of that? And she felt so bad, but I said it's okay. Angel is still alive. Oh my gosh, we had some great fun. Great fun. That's the thing about dogs and pets. They're just fantastic company. So we just continue on in reference to your picture, to where you put in your black paint. And I could have numbered these for you, but I think you got it. You girls are you girls are okay. You can do this. So there. Um, that's black and black and black. Looking good there, Dottie. Well, I've done so many paintings of Dottie. I mean, look at them. I've got this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And they're all different. Oh, what happened? Something happened. Okay. I'm not sure what happened. Oh dear. Where did we go? Was it my phone? No, my phone's still on. Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh my gosh, girls. Something happened. I don't know. My iPhone is still on. Everything's good. There we are. We're back. Whew, that was scary. Okay, so I'm not sure what we've missed, but I'm just going to continue on and paint Sarah, but that's okay. We had a little, oh no, it's going out in and out on me for some reason. Okay, so let's take our paintbrush, clean our larger paintbrush off, and we're going to fill in the white part. White part. That's oh, got some brown on that. That's no good. Going to fill in that white part. Some white paint. It's okay, we got some brown on it. That's all right. Skin isn't perfectly white anyway, so just continue on and fill in that white part of Dottie's body. Then we're going to add some highlights in after we fill all in that white, all around her little nose. And then this part of her body down here, we're going to fill it in all white, even though there's a black line and a section here. I'm going to add some gray into that, just to break up the whiteness of her body. Okay, so that's going to work right on. Mm-hmm. That's pink. That's her body there. So that's all part of her leg there. And I'm going to use a smaller brush now and put the white up into her ear. Fill her ear in, her little pocket up there. And I'm going to add a little brown and pink, because I can see, you know, those little animals, they have almost in the inside of the pocket of their ear. It's pinkish, you know. So add some pink and white there. And then the other little ear, little bit of pink, just a soft touch of pink in that little pocket. Yeah, that. And that part as well, right there. Now we're going to add some pink, white in this part of her face. Fill that in. There we go. Now I'm going to mix a little bit of white and black, make a soft gray, a little bit of soft gray here, and we're going to fill that part in there just to give it a little bit of shading. She's going to be cute. A little bit more white. There we go. And the same, where else was I going to do that? Oh yes, up in here. I'm going to add a little bit of that gray, the white and black. We're going to put a little bit of that up in that part of her, almost up near her ear. And the same on this side. A little black and white. Yep, that's nice. Very good. Dottie's looking good. And then I'm going to, what else did I do? I even did a pink Dottie. Look, her whole body is pink. Pink and black. I'm sure there's a pink dog out there somewhere. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of brown and white. A little bit of brown and white up in her ear, just to give it a little highlight there. Oh, that's too dark a pink. Wash that off, Sheila. Paint that in. And then a little bit of brown up in this little ear. Yep, just to add some highlight to it. My painting style usually is quite loose when I have, I paint large canvases a lot, which I love. So I like painting that way. It's very free. It's very loose and open. Very loose and open. So we're going to put a little bit of black and white. Okay, a little bit more white, but I want to make it a little bit darker in this part of her body. Because like I said, you know, all dogs, it might show up white, but it's not pure white. So we're going to add that to add a little distinction right there. I like that. It looks good. And don't worry about going over those black lines, because once it's dry, we're going to go back over the whole image and cover up, do the lines again. That's what I do at the end. But it has to be completely dry, but it works really well. So don't worry about going over outside the lines. Okay, we'll paint in her little paw. I don't know what's going on with the program. It's kind of glitchy there. My apologies for that. So I'm going to move right along here and get this little dotty done. So I'm just going to leave that now, and let's do the background. Get your larger brush, clean it off, get some water, clean it off, and I'm going to start with a darker pink at the bottom, and just be very, very free with your brush, just back and forth, nothing too fancy. Fill in all in, and move your brush in different directions. So it's going to add a little bit of distinction in the lines when it's dry. It's just not going to dry flat. Okay, and I'm going to add, I want this to be a little darker. What if I added a little bit of black in there? Or maybe brown. Maybe I should put brown in there. Okay. Okay, I want a little bit of pink. Pink. I want pink. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that's great. So just make that part a little darker. Because you usually start from dark to medium to light, moving up your canvas. There you go. Like that. Over that. I'm going to paint this part as well, right in here. And I'm going to rinse my brush because I want that brighter pink again. Brighter pink over here. Very good. There we go. Fill that in. Okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. No, I need to get more pink though. We're going into pink now. We're getting real serious. Man, when we hit the pink. Okay, I'm going to make that little flip-flop. Make that a little lighter pink. Oh, no pink there. Where did the pink go? Come back to me, pink. Make that a lighter pink. I'm used to working with larger brushes, so when I use this very tiny brush, it seems like it takes me forever to fill it in. There you go. Okay, there's the flip-flop. Now we're going back to that medium-sized brush, and we're going to mix some pink with white to make a lighter shade of pink. There we go. And we'll fill this part in. Right around your little eye. Very good. There, got the flip-flop outlined. So let's go back to our larger brush now and pick up that pink and white and start filling in that top part. Got some more white. I want it a little lighter than the bottom section, for sure. Yeah, okay, Dottie, you're looking good. There, got that around Dottie, and this part here. Doesn't take much paint. There we go. I mean, I chose to make Dottie pink, but I'm sure you could choose any color you want to make your little Dottie. Pink is such a fun, happy color, though. I love working with pink. There, she looks cute. Awful cute. Yes. Okay, that. And now we're going to make, let's use our medium-sized brush, and we're just going to mix a little more white with the pink. And, no, I need some white. Where's my white? Come to me, white. Okay, there we go. I want this to be a lighter pink. Pale pink. Yes, that's good. Good work, Sheila. Oh, I like to praise myself. Oh my gosh. There we go. I am not too crazy about this part right here. No. I think I'm just going to get some more Tutti Frutti. Use my large paintbrush. It's just kind of dull looking to me. Very dull. Okay, so I'm going to take my brighter pink. That's better. That's much better. Actually, the darker layer underneath is going to work out just fine. You can pretty well fix anything in painting. Painting over it, adding to it. Right over here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Good work, Sheila. Excellent. So now I'm looking at a painting here. This is the painting I did on the watercolor paper. It was quite fun. Really cool. And so I'm just going to use that now as a little reference to add some more highlights and details. But they're looking almost like twins, aren't they? Aren't they cute? Yeah, they're awful cute. Okay, so let's get some white. I see this one has a little eyebrow and a little spot here, so we can add that to this Dottie. So let's do that now. And we're just going to make a nice little swoop of an eyebrow. Cute. And then the same over here. Like that. And let's add that other little piece of white shading right there. Don't make it too perfect, just kind of stagger it. And then it looks like we did something up this side, like right there. Yes, wonderful. And what else? I'm going to continue. I'm going to add some more white in this shading part of her face, maybe in around her ear. Like this is where you can just be free and really add what you want, because no two ears are the same and no two paintings are the same. That's for sure. Okay, like that. Oh, I see. I gotta add a little piece of the. There we go. Oh yes. I think I'm going to paint over this a little bit more. A little dark gray is just too dark for me. Paint over that. Fill that in. don't know, Dottie, is it just you and me here, dear, or is there anybody alive out there? Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of, just a little bit right there on her mouth. That, that, her nose. Cute. I love her little eyebrows. Love her eyebrows. So I'm just going to turn on my blow dryer here and see if I can dry this up so I can show you how to outline it to finish it off. Not finish the dog off, finish the painting off. There we go. So now we're going back to our black marker and we're going to start tracing around the dog again. Oh, not that way, Sheila. Oh. I'm just going to start tracing it all around. So we'll fill in all those little empty spots, the vacant spots. Right there, put in our little paws, two little, cute, right down around there. And we're going to do this side. It really just finishes it nicely, gives it a nice finished look, and makes it pop. We're making poppy pop. And we're going over all those lines we did in the beginning. And like that. Around her little nostril, and a little nosy, and a mouth. Cute. That. And in this section here, that way. And her little eye. And over here. Up in her ear, little ear pocket. I think that's what they call them. And don't dogs love having their ears massaged? Oh, man, they love that. Go. Go around our flip-flop. It's a pretty unique looking flip-flop, if you ask me. That way. Look at that. I probably had my head over the painting, so you couldn't see it. Sorry about that. There, look at that. And there's Miss Dottie. I think she looks cute. Don't you? Sweet. So that's it, girls. There she is. There's Miss Dottie. I have many Dotties. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I should auction them off. I've got so many dogs. Oh, she is sweet. It's the eyes that really get me. They just look so real. Anyway, this was fun. It was lovely chatting with you and being here. And thank you so much, Sarah, for inviting me here. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see all your paintings. So I'm looking forward to that. So until we meet again, you take good care of yourself and be well and be happy, have fun, and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye. Happy July the 4th. Peace.